Hi, welcome to part 3 of my Baldur's Gate Dark Urge run. We're just gonna dive right in because I completely forgot what we're doing. Right into a conversation with our favorite vampire.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine. I just feel a bit woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Let's see. Pity. I thought you'd be more powerful.
Perhaps I am. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Now I stand here like it's nothing.
Seems like we're safe.
Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now.
Yes, you could do whatever you want.
As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Cheeky. If I can help, just ask. We're in this together.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations.
Sweetheart.
I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Don't touch him.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
If you don't like it, you can leave. I trust him.
I wouldn't recommend it. I won't get you, but the mind flayers might.
I just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Long day indeed. What the fuck were we doing again? Find Nettie. Suppose I didn't even go in the Druid's Grove, really. I've been going nuts with the Astarion shit. Here we go. Oh. Is this the horny boar?
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
It's the horny boar.
Speak.
I didn't see a bird. What were you saying? She was saying something to a bird? What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Well, I think she's wrong. But you still haven't told me what you're doing with that bird.
It searches for news of Master Halcyon. Only he can set this right.
Fair enough.
If he is gone, well, pray that he is not.
Shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? You're not helping the others prepare it.
The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
That's a true druid. I like you. Can I talk to the bird that you were apparently messing with? I don't see a bird. Oh, is this the bird? Topaz? I want to... how?
I need a quick
yes,
word.
That's how.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It looked slightly off. No, no. Oh, that would be cute. Maybe I could get it to sing. Okay, okay. Trinkets will rust, friend. A song shines on forever. Give it a try.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Cute. Oh, now I can have the stuff in here? And there's a key, and there's a gold piece. Cool. Thanks, little guy. Thank you, Topaz. Can I talk to you again?
The bird is singing as loudly as his lungs will allow, practicing fervently.
Good job, buddy. Oh my goodness. Hello, you.
I'm sleeping.
She's sleepy.
Huh? What's that?
Here's some fish for you. Because you're so cute.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
What?
We'll imprison the thief under guard.
What's all this then?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness,
Kid.
Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat?
A child.
I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out the rest.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Thief. Poison. What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
Bitch.
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child
can I
struggle,
kill the snake?
it is poised to strike.
I don't want to
The
kill the
death
snake.
of a
I want to kill this
child.
bitch.
A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
God, I'm an evil bitch. So the child will try to run? Jeez. I wonder what these options do. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not?
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me.
Sivisiv.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga.
I don't
Master
consider that
Halsin-
grace, but
Halsin
whatever.
isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I hate this bitch. You got something to say?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
What did you do? I can literally ask, what did you do? Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin or the occasional lapse in judgment?
No, but...
No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Stop it.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Already? Oh, we can ask stuff. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
So, they bite you, you bite them.
Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So in my first playthrough, I ascended him, and some of these lines, they just hit different when you ascend him. Anyway, tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
Sorry.
I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am.
No.
I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
No, sweet baby, they will not. So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Absolutely not. Maybe later. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
True. Look. Look. I'm not against you feeding on me, but only if we talk about it first.
Of course! That sounds eminently reasonable. I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late-night surprises. You have my word on that.
Thank you. That was such a fun conversation.
Again, we've shown you once.
Moving on.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen.
Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like all the rest. Where devils tread, chaos follows. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays.
Untrue.
You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Prattle all you want. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
I'm gonna fuck you over. I'm gonna find some way to just ruin your life. Hey, bud.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
How did Kolga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay.
But more will die if her ritual
I
is
realized I
finished.
slipped out of my voice.
I
My
doubt
bad.
those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left
He's
west
a
with
bear.
the adventurers.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Should I talk to the puppy? Puppy?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, who's doing that? I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
I like you. Cutie, cutie, cutie.
What will you people want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
You wanna get hit in the face? We found the bitch's private chest.
Quick and quiet.
The Shadow Druid's doctrine. Balance is a myth. Rennie clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Oh, I mean... Koga, swamp dogs, tree, meet me, alone. Oladon. Taking this. What's this? What's this? sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. The village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive next winter. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. A Thayan? Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus. Sylvanus? I'm still not 100% sure. Damn, that sounds intense.
No one stopped me yet.
Hey, so there's rats. Pinta.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Oh, you're mean. Oladon.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak. The rat glares at you but says nothing.
I don't think these are rats. I don't think these are rats. Cool. Anyway, who's this person?
What's up for discussion?
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Hey. Now I'm gonna cast an invisibility on my boy. And we're gonna play the looting game. My girl was in here. What's wrong? Oh.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
I should speak up.
Please. I'm resting.
Hey. Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
I know I get Astarian approval if I poke it, but I can't. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help? No, I'm just gonna wait patiently.
Res medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Do I tell her? Do I lie? Or kind of dance around it? We came here to get her help. No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Loot all your stuff on the way. That would be fun. Actually, yeah, you go in there. We'll go in there too.
Watch your back.
Astarian's gonna be sneaky. Because there's no time limit. I'm just gonna rob you blind, okay?
Don't mind if I do.
This is an ancient notebook whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketherick is finished, but it cost us the land. Darkness has fallen, corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Is this Halsin's bed?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Must be. Hey, you have that thing I want.
Should mind my step.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience. What you got there?
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first.
You're lying.
Tell
I failed
me
an
about your
insight.
symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Save. An intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead.
Well, I'm not going to.
But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
She was gonna kill me with that stick.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
She was gonna
I
kill
don't
me.
have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Fine. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
And that is why we farm
You know,
approval.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way,
Moonrise.
he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
All right. I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
How can I help?
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of its...
Okay. Aww. You're bugged. Oh, he's bugging.
Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
Or what? I didn't steal.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention.
Did this
What
already.
will you do?
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. I've seen nothing unusual.
You may have talked your way out.
This way.
We gotta go. She's caught us. We gotta go.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
Bitch.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Outsider, away!
Away! My dude Volo's gone. Hey, you guys.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
She's fine. Stop
Our
it.
little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Kid can do whatever she wants. I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you. for helping me.
It was very kind.
It's our job to get us out.
Alright, cute.
My job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does.
I do. Hi.
Ugh. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero.
What kind of hero did you expect to be?
A heroic thief. Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed.
I mean...
Mole said we had to do something, because the old folks weren't doing anything.
Looks like I'm gonna have to pay this
They
mole
were
a visit.
talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
Where's Donnie? I believe Donnie was the one I was supposed to have a chat with. Who are you? I don't think we spoke.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Did I ever talk to these kids?
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Okay. That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I want to do this one. Mimic his trick and make the ring disappear. Sweet, I did it.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Hold on. One coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Tails.
Tails! There. Happy?
Now it could just be tails on both sides. Not happy yet. Flip the coin again.
Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails?
Heads.
We have heads! There.
Okay, now I'm
Happy?
interested. How many times can I make him flip the coin?
Lady, come on. Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails! There. Happy?
Yeah. I want to see your wares.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
What did I just perceive you do?
Nothing caught your eye.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna insight check. You brat.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Okay, fine. Alright. Relax. I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Astarion wanted me to bully the kid.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You can make it right by giving me a percentage of your take.
Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
I love these kids. Little dickwads. It's wonderful. Hey.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Yeah, we're still doing great.
I have something to ask.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragons there.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. I don't need to be a dick to him. Well, there she is. The woman herself.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
I
and
did.
Thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
No. Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest thieves guild on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some.
God, you
See
talk
you
just like
around.
Raphael.
Maybe.
Hello, other children.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Cool.
I get to run the thing.
Hey, kid.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
You're alright. I'm not mad, really. Work on.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
You wrote me a story. Aren't you the clever one? Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Let me read it right now. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. The end. Oh my god! This is the best story that's ever been written about me!
saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Stop thinking about delicious dwarf.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt.
Hello.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh.
Oh.
You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I've had such a pounding headache recently.
Oh, there's nothing like a pain in the noggin to addle you. You need to look after that head of yours.
Oh.
Aha! You take a sip of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Well, that looks like a healing potion to me. Oop. And what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. That's the problem.
Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things first. Tell me what's at you.
Oh, I'm so curious about this. This is fun. Okay. Sometimes I think terrible things. Really, really, really terrible things.
Oh, Petal, that's how it starts, you know. Thinking is only a step away from doing.
Yeah.
Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Shh, it's all right.
The one down there was good, the bit about drowning her.
A bit of love and care, don't you think? If I was back in my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
Is Auntie Ethel hitting on me? Let me see your wares.
Hey, bother.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Why?
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Never heard of a vampire called Cassidy? Well,
I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
Patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
I've never heard that dialogue. That's good dialogue. Hey, do you guys remember back when Astarion snuck away during camp? And I was like, what are you doing? This is what he was doing.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Okay, son. It's dead. Let's go.
Just ignore it. Don't worry about it.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vamp?
So much conversation.
A full-on vamp, you mean? Lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. And that's not the end of it. The suckers are wily. And no offense.
None taken. Wiliness keeps me alive. More or less.
Okay. Anyway, I hear people. Oh. Oh, I've never come up on you guys from this angle before.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
That's fun.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. Might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm
oil
watching
bear.
you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A
She's
familiar
watching me.
squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
Or
She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
true soul.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the Druid Housen.
I don't know any druids.
Crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
You need to find that beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Oh.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Seems like a popular little deity, whoever they are.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Well, I would like to let a curiosity guide me. Ew.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, story, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Okay, I do have speak with animals on. All right.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Hey, buddy. What happens here?
I told you to go.
Not an enemy. Promise.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
No, buddy, he's... I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
No. What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Sweet Scratch baby. What happened to your friend, exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs.
No.
And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes.
Gnolls.
Gnolls.
Come on. You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Oh, sweet Scratch, baby. I love Scratch. I love Scratch. No, and I'm not going to do that because I think he'll get upset.
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Why are you asking him about him eating rats? That's mean.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
My you boys are chatty.
Serious? This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction.
must reek the living slime.
Apparently we can take care of that now.
But think of the stories you'll be able to tell. I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
I think they're getting out all of their dialogue right now. And we don't get any more dialogue between these two after this. I think... we're gonna send Buddy home. For now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens. One way or the other.
I need you to remain in the camp for a while, rather than on the road with me.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps we'll travel together again later.
I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
This is gonna be dramatic. Are we ready?
Something's on my mind.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
Calm down.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you!
Chill. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying! You're asking me to trust a devil!
You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
That was tense.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then,
Starring,
eh?
is your neck okay?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm shy.
Well met, soldier. Nice to
Well
meet a
met.
friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Of course.
Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
It really didn't.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough about your hyena calling.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Look at her back there. Penance. Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Nothing we need to worry about.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
There's your textures.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
You'll need to convince me you're not who she says you are.
I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
This is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you, You'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Excuse
The
me.
furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Never going back here. Whoa. Damn. BRB. I don't know what that was, but...
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
No,
and if
don't
any
go
of
back.
Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Tear this place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her.
Yep.
I'm free. I'm free.
Yes, baby. Let's get the fuck out of here while we can. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on.
These boots have seen everything.
He's raging.
I have something to ask.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay. How in the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy.
You're so
Meanwhile,
meta.
I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Gammon! There are some tieflings holed up in a druid's grove nearby. You might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Well then.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me! It's Althera, from the Grove.
Oh no. Althera? What are you doing out here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet, to prove that I can be half the Bardley Harlow was. I want to join you, to fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped me.
It's safer for you at the Grove.
True, but I'm a bard, remember? I want to do more than sing about other people's adventures. I want to make my own stories, And I can't think of anyone else I'd rather share that with.
Come on, girl. I'd love to have you.
Really? Just like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I won't let you down. I promise.
Well said, Will.
I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say. We should probably hit the hay. Although I don't think I'll sleep a wink. I can't wait to start traveling.
Oh, I don't want to go to bed.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend.
Oh, man.
You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna try hard to remember something. Anything. I got a nat one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words.
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
What? Why? Why did I do that?
Something wicked must have woken you.
God.
The contemptible pervert within must have lavished
I
slash
took her
after
horn off.
slash upon the girl.
And I stabbed her with it.
Where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Well, I think Astarion's gonna approve, honestly. So we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it.
Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Alfira.
Gods! What the hell is this?
You're the one who cried out for us. You must have seen something.
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So?
Were you involved in this?
Oh, Karlak is mad. Should we? I'm gonna reload after, but I'm gonna see. Astarion must have been feasting on her. I was just trying to patch her wounds. My god. Why can Will cast guidance?
You can't be serious. I had nothing to do with this. I'd never be this wasteful for a start. Her blood's everywhere.
Really, Astarion? You killed Alfira in our own camp?
I get all the blame for a gory murder, but I still have to go hungry? Ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous.
Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
No. I think I must have killed her.
It doesn't exactly take the Fist's best detectives to see that. You're covered in her insides. But why?
No. I want to tell everybody the truth. I can't remember. I don't know why I did it.
Maybe it's the parasite. Messing with your head like.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I guess it's the worm. But we can't have this in our camp, got it? Never again. Never, ever.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
My head hurts. No, next time. No. Morn, I really did want to journey with her.
One more failed adventurer, gone to the mud now.
Well, suppose I need to talk to everybody. But first, Scratch.
I should speak up.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend? I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
More pets. Good boy. Hey.
Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul slain in her prime.
I know.
Go on then. State your business with me from a safe distance. If it's all the same to you.
Oh no. I swear, what happened to Alfira wasn't my fault.
I'm sure that will be of small comfort to her.
My memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of xeromorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If Ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
I have violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
Can turn into a little pep talk at the end of him scolding me. Man. Elvira. I think I'm gonna carry around her loot.
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so when we wake up to dead tiefling bards. I may have difficulty sleeping for a while.
What happened to Elvira? I wasn't responsible.
So, you're not in full control of your faculties? If you think it might happen again, warn me. I would hate to have to kill you.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Elvira. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless.
I'm glad you had fun watching me sweat.
I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
Sweet girl. Sweet, sweet, sweet baby. Suppose I don't have a withers yet, do I? I should really take care of that.
And, well,
And on that note, this is where we're gonna end our third episode. This was quite the episode. Next time we're gonna go try and find Lae'zel. We're gonna probably do another long rest right away because I feel like we're missing something. It's gonna be a grand time. Thank you for stopping in. Bye.